What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sean, aka Seansteiger, back again with another video. This is going to be my survive and thrive during FUTMAS special. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do just that during FUTMAS, which players you want to pick up, who you guys want to invest in, because I want to help you guys complete these SBCs for cheap, or maybe even double or triple your coins. So either way, if you want to trade, if you want to do these players and get the SBC rewards, I'm here to help you guys out. Now FUTMAS is going to start tomorrow. If you guys watch this on Thursday, it starts tomorrow, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. But basically what EA does is each day, so say on day number 16, they release 3 SBCs of players that wear that number. So last year, this is FIFA 17's FUTMAS SBCs they did for day 16. They had Ruffier, De Rossi, and Parolo. All these guys were number 16, so that's who they included SBCs for. And day 17 they did players like Aubameyang that were number 17, so on and so forth. But these requirements were actually fairly high. I mean, let's just look at De Rossi for instance. 84 team rating, 4 players team of the week or Movember. That is huge. Now last year they were bronze informs, there were quite a few silver informs for cheap. This year I don't expect as many inform requirements in these SBCs because there's only gold informs and a handful of silvers and no bronze informs. So I don't think they're going to do as many requirements for team of the week players. And we didn't even do Movember this year, so you can kind of scratch that out. I think they'll probably end up replacing this with, say, Team of the Group stage or maybe Scream cards. They could do One to Watch cards or even the Path to Glory cards. Those are all new cards they could do. There's quite a few discard options in those categories. We're going to take a look at that later. But for now, just know that all these team ratings are kind of high rated. Let's look at Marco Parolo, 84 rating again, 3 Team of the Week players. Let's go up to day number 17 from last year. He had Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and his SBC was crazy because if you look at the requirements, you need exactly 1 player from Gabon and exactly 11 players from the Bundesliga. So you have to use all Bundesliga players, and who's the only player from Gabon in the Bundesliga? Yep, that'll be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So he basically had to sacrifice his card to get his SBC, which is a little crazy. I didn't see a lot of people do that one. And if there's one like that this year, I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you really love that card and you don't think it's going to get too many more informs and you want them in your club for the rest of the year. Scrolling up higher, day number 18, Nabil Fekir, 85 team rating, 4 team of the week players. I mean, this is just insane. DeMarcos, 86 team rating, 2 team of the week players. Or Jermaine Defoe, I don't think he had a requirement for his per se. You just need a bunch of rare players at 1 team weeks. That's a pretty fair, an average SBC. I hope they're all like that this year, not like DeMarcos. I mean, not a lot of people can do an 86 team rating like that. You see that in some of the icon SBCs. Now, day 19, this is where things got absolutely crazy. Just look at these cards. So we got Dembele, Modric, and Marcus Rashford. Rashford, 81 rated. You think he might have just a basic sort of all gold rare players, 1 team a week requirement. Nah, look at his SBC. He needed an 86 team rating, 3 team of the week players, 60 chemistry, 11 players in the squad. It's absolutely ridiculous. Why would you do this when you can just go out and, you can buy a card that's much better than that for a lot cheaper. But hey, I guess people really love their Man United players, so power to them, I guess. Luka Modric, he had a crazy one too. 1 team of the week player, but 100 chemistry. You need 88 team rating and 100 chemistry, so you can even cheese that one with a bunch of goalkeepers and stuff. Like, I don't know how people even did that one. That must have cost a fortune to do. A great looking card, but I'm not spending that much on the SBC, I'm sorry. Dembele's kind of expensive too. 87 team rating for an 84 rated card. I mean, these are just out of this world. Like, only 1 team of the week player, but an 87 team requirement. That is quite high for an 84 rated card. And I could go on and on, but for the sake of time, I'm going to keep it moving though. But that's kind of the gist of these SBCs. There are very, very high requirements, and they require quite a few informs. So, with all this in mind, what should you be picking up? The simple answer here is high rated players. So at 83s and above, I have the 83s on the page right now. I wouldn't advise Ederson, Mohamed Salah, Yaya Toure. These guys are too expensive. You want to start lower price players. Let's start around 2.4, 2.3. That's a great price. So Borja Valero on down. You want to get guys like that. Now there's 2 sort of trains of thoughts here. If you're going to get these guys, only to use for yourself, to use for SBCs, for the players and things that you want to do on your own, I'd say pretty much buy any of these players. They're going to come in handy for you. However, if you're getting these guys just to sell on for some coins, you want to be getting guys from great nations and great leagues. So if you're getting guys to sell, I would not advise Bastos. Now his price will go up because he's an 83 rated player. He's going to be useful in SBCs, but he will not be as useful as, say, someone like Iago Aspas, who's Spanish, plays in La Liga. He's got links to Spanish players all across the board. He's going to go up a lot higher in price than Bastos will, so keep that in mind if you are trying to get these guys to solo in. But this is the second page of the 83 rated players. You can slow this video down or pause it if you need to see everyone in here. I think I pretty much have all these guys in my club already, as well as a few extras. I don't think there's a third page. Nope, there is not a third page. So we're going to go back here. Let's check out a couple of the 84s. So now we're looking at the 84 rated players, and I would pretty much pick up all of these guys. 5K and under, you got to get them in your clubs. Koke, Juan Mata, Gary Cahill, these are great players from great nations with great links. They're going to be really handy and really useful for these SBCs. Barata, same thing as Senho, Sami Khedira. Now the guys you might want to watch out for, Edin Dzeko. He is in Serie A, but he's from Bosnia. That's not a great nation to link with, so you might want to watch out for guys like that. If I don't have as many coins, you know, if you're low on a low budget, you might want to just go straight for the Spanish guys, the Italian guys, the French guys, you know, players like that. If you have coins to spend, by all means, go ahead and get all the 84s you can, with special attention being paid to the, you know, the popular nations, popular leagues. So keep that in mind. I believe that's all the 84s. Yep, that's all the 84s available. So now we're going to take a look at higher budget investing. A great way to do that is go to footwiz.com, as you can see I'm on right now. And once you get there, go to the top of the page, go to the Players tab, and then go down to FIFA 18 lowest prices. And that's going to show you a similar page like this. You might have to go to click on Xbox if you're on Xbox, PlayStation if you're on PlayStation, of course. And what you want to be looking at, as you can see, is some of the lowest players by rating. So we are looking at the 83s, 84s, but if you are on a higher budget, you can look at some guys like 85 rated players. So Keylor Navas is going to be the cheapest 85 rated player at 9.8 by it now. So probably about 9.5 on the bids. Guys like Glick, things like that, 86 rated, 87 rated. You might want to pick up a few of the higher rated players, because if they do another player like Modric or something crazy, a Dybala, that requires like an 88 team rating, 87 team rating even, these guys are going to go flying, so you want to be paying attention to that. The same thing applies as earlier. You want to avoid the nations and leagues that aren't quite as popular, so for the 86 rated, I wouldn't necessarily go for someone like Pepe. I mean, he's Portuguese, that's not necessarily the easiest nation to link, even though it's in the top nations, and he plays in the Turkish league, so there's not a lot of other high rated players in that league to link with. I would steer clear of him, but someone like Miranda, that's a great one. 86 rated, he's Brazilian, plays in the Serie A. You want someone like that. He's got links to guys around him that's going to be high rated. You can get someone like a Samir Handanovic, strong link. You get weak links to guys like Andrea Barzali. So you want to go with players like that. Miranda's going to be a great one. Someone like a PK, if you're going for an 87 rated, is going to be a great one. Spanish, plays in La Liga. You want these kind of players. Even the 88 rated, Thiago, 41k for an 88 rated card. It's not bad. If 88 raids are actually needed in one of these SBCs, you can expect these guys to shoot up to at least 60k, 65k, maybe even more depending on how popular they are. So I would definitely take a look at Thiago, Mesut Ozil, Bonucci's a great one to use, Matt Hummels for sure. So guys like that, Thiago Silva, yeah, definitely take a look at these guys if you have the coins. Now, if you can't quite afford, you know, trading with 88 rated players like that and the really high rated guys, what you can do is pick up some informs. This is kind of a medium budget option. Actually, everybody should be picking up informs, so go to the informs tab. I'm already on it right now. Avoid all of these guys. The silvers, they're not really going to come in handy too much. You want to be looking at the gold, so we're going to go down to the 82 rated, it's 81 rated. I wouldn't go any lower than 81 rated. And none of these guys here are that great. He's from the Dutch league, we don't want that. Christophe Carabret. I think he's French. Yup, he's French and plays in Ligue 1. That's a perfect one. 13,500 coins. Not too expensive for an 81 rated inform with great links. He's going to go up to at least 20k if there's a big SBC that comes out. 84 rated ones are great too. I wouldn't necessarily go that much higher than that because they get kind of expensive, but 84 rated, these guys have already gone quite a bit. I remember Raphael and Dante being under 20k Black Friday when these cards first came out. Look at them now. They're almost 30,000 coins. Now, I know it's kind of tempting to sell right now. If you have these players already in your club, like Dante, Raphael, Cruz, the guys like that, they've already risen about 10k, so you can take their profit and run right now. But what you're going to be doing is waiting, though. Wait just a little bit longer. Wait about a week or so. These guys are going to be maybe even another 10k higher, so you definitely want to, you know, maximize your profit and don't take the cash straight away. Now, great one for my guys with higher budgets, Mauro Icardi. Look at this. 61,500 coins. He's over 10k less than his next cheapest 87 rated inform, which is Mustafi. And I expect both these guys to go in price quite a bit. This card's gonna shoot to at least 74,000. I think he actually has more utility in the SBC than Mustafi does. He's Argentine, he plays in Serie A. He's gonna get links to guys like Gonzalo Higuain, who happens to be the cheapest 90 rated 9 form in the game. So he's definitely gonna shoot in price when people realize they can use that in the SBCs. So it might be worth stocking up on Icardi if you have the coins. In addition, the way to be prepared, because you never know what they might throw at us this year. We don't have any Movember cards, but what we do have, ultimate screens. Now last year they did require about 1 or 2 for some of the SBCs. They weren't required all of them, but I would get just 1 or 2 ultimate screen cards just in case they're needed. Maybe Musonda, even though he's only 77 rated. I wouldn't buy too many of these players because they're already kind of expensive right now. Their stock is kind of low. But maybe just get like 1 Memphis Depay. He's probably the best option here. 81 rated, 24,000 coins. Not terribly expensive, but he's not terribly cheap either. So someone like that might be a good option. Same thing with the ones to watch cards. There's quite a few cheap ones right now, so I could see them potentially making this a requirement in the SBC. Frank Yannick Hesse here is going to be a great one. 13.5. Theo Hernandez, 15,000. I mean, this is pretty much no risk here. 82 rated Bernadeschi might not be a bad option, so I'll buy maybe 1 or 2 of these guys again. Same thing with the Path to Glory players. Since they don't have Movember cards, the question is what are they going to substitute with? I say they might do some of these Path to Glory players. So yeah, maybe get like a Howardez. Danny Welbeck might not be a bad option for his rating. I'm looking at Forsberg, even though it's not the best nation. Marquinhos probably too expensive. So you want to be looking at guys like that. Definitely get at least 2 or 3 of these Path to Glory cards because I have a great feeling they're going to be needed in the FUTMAS SBCs. The final thing I want to show you guys is the FUTMAS SBC predictions. Now, this was not made by me, it's made by Metro97 here, and whoever this person is, I don't know who that is, how you say that. But this is kind of just to give you an idea of what we might be seeing in the coming days. A lot of these cards look really amazing. I'm looking at like this Mkhitaryan, for instance. Position change to a cam, he's going to be really popular. I can definitely see these requirements being really ridiculous for that card, and people are going to do it, so you guys definitely want to invest in these cards now before they start going up in price. Milinkovic, I would definitely love to do that card. I enjoyed his 9 form quite a bit. He's one of my favorite center mids to use in the game this year. Pulisic, you guys know I'll already be over that one. American card, that's a no-brainer for me. Florenzi will be really nice. He probably won't get any informs this year, so getting a FUTMAS card would be great. I would definitely do that one. One thing of note though, for the guys in this team that already have informs, let's say Immobile and Valencia, if you guys already have their informs, you might want to sell them now. I'm not saying go out there and panic sell them for like 100k less than they might be worth or anything like that. But just be mindful that they might get a FUTMAS card in the coming days. And if that happens, you can expect the price of that inform to go down. So just keep that in the back of your head as we move into this FUTMAS season. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully this helps you survive and thrive during FUTMAS. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and lets me know that you enjoyed this kind of content and want to see more of it in the future. If y'all are new, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon so you can get notified whenever I make a new video and you can be the first one to know about it. But that concludes this video. Stay tuned and I will see you guys next time.